object is drifting through the cosmos. The James Webb Space Telescope has captured images that leave even top scientists puzzled. Is it a comet, an asteroid, or something far more extraordinary?
Hurtling through our solar system at over 60,000 miles per hour, a silent traveler is making a beeline for Mars. This is 3I Atlas, and it's not from around here.
Its trajectory is aligned with the plane of the orbits of the planets around the Sun. And the timing of arrival into the inner solar system is very fine-tuned.
We only know about its shocking trajectory because of a recent data leak from the most powerful telescope ever built, the James Webb. Official channels are silent, but the leaked files paint a terrifying picture. The object is showing signs of non-gravitational course correction, a fancy way of saying something is steering it. And its destination, a close pass of Mars, is no accident. What it finds there, or what finds it, could redefine our reality. Anomaly 604. You see, for an organization like NASA, silence can be louder than a rocket launch. For months, rumors have swirled in the back channels of astronomy forums about a classified observation program using the James Webb Space Telescope. It wasn't pointed at a distant nebula or a baby galaxy. It was looking right inside our own cosmic backyard. The target was a faint, fast-moving object discovered by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, in Hawaii. Initially cataloged as just another comet, its trajectory was soon flagged as extraordinary. The math was undeniable. This thing wasn't from around here, it came from the dark, cold expanse between the stars. It was designated 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever detected. But then it got weird. The official tracking data went dark. Public access to its coordinates was restricted, and that's when the whispers started. The thing is, in the age of information, secrets are harder than ever to keep. A data packet, allegedly from a high-level server at the Space Telescope Science Institute, appeared on a secure messaging board. It was a bombshell. The leak contained Webb's preliminary spectroscopic analysis. When light passes through a telescope like Webb, it can be broken down into a rainbow called a spectrum. This spectrum holds the chemical fingerprints of the object. Comets in our solar system are dirty snowballs of water ice, dust, and frozen gases like carbon dioxide. They have a predictable signature. The signature for 3I Atlas, however, was unlike anything seen before. The memo described spectral lines indicating the presence of heavy metallic alloys and complex organic polymers, long-chain molecules that are the building blocks of life. These are materials that simply shouldn't exist on a naturally formed comet. But not all things are what they seem. The most explosive part of the leak wasn't the what, but the how. A section of the memo detailed the object's movement. All comets and asteroids are pulled by the sun's gravity. Some get a tiny push from gases venting off their surface as they heat up, a process called outgassing. But 3I Atlas was exhibiting what the memo called extreme non-gravitational acceleration. It was changing speed and direction in ways that outgassing couldn't possibly explain. It was moving as if it had a propulsion system. It was moving with intent, and its destination was now clear. A shockingly close flyby of Mars, a pass that would bring it within just 50,000 miles of the Martian surface, a cosmic hair's breadth. The leaked file ended abruptly with a note from a senior project scientist. We need to reevaluate all Martian subsurface readings. The correlation is too strong to be a coincidence. Something is happening at Mars, and this interstellar visitor seems to be the trigger. But this visitor isn't the first of its kind to baffle us. Messengers from a dead star. It's funny when you think about it. For all of human history, we assumed our solar system was a closed-off bubble. Everything in it was born here and would stay here. That idea was shattered in 2017 with the arrival of One-Io Oumuamua. The name means scout or messenger from afar in Hawaiian, and it couldn't have been more fitting. This object was a complete mystery. It was small, maybe a few hundred feet long, and shaped like a cigar. It tumbled through our system at an incredible speed, and just like 3I Atlas, it sped up as it left, pushed by an unseen force that wasn't gravity. Scientists were stumped. Was it a nitrogen iceberg, a new kind of comet? Or, as one top Harvard astronomer famously suggested, was it an artifact of an alien civilization? A piece of technology? Then, just 2 years later, came 2I Borisov. This one looked more like a traditional comet, with a fuzzy halo and a tail. It was a comforting sight, suggesting Oumuamua was the weird one and Borisov was normal. But the thing nobody tells you is that even Borisov was strange. It contained levels of carbon monoxide that were unheard of in comets from our own solar system, hinting it came from a very different, very cold stellar nursery. It proved that interstellar visitors were not a one-time fluke. Our solar system has a steady stream of visitors from other stars. These two discoveries opened the floodgates. Many people are now crazy about the idea that objects from other stars could be carrying the seeds of life, a concept known as panspermia. Life's building blocks could be hitching a ride on these interstellar commuters, seeding barren planets across the galaxy. Think about that. Life on Earth might have originated from a star system light years away. And there's a good reason for that line of thought. The sheer number of these objects is staggering. It's estimated that thousands of Oumuamua-sized objects are inside our solar system at any given time, with one passing inside Earth's orbit every year. Most are too small and too dark to see. We've only just now built telescopes sensitive enough to spot them. The arrival of 3I Atlas, as described in the Webb leak, takes the mystery to a whole new level. It combines the most baffling traits of its predecessors. It has the impossible acceleration of Oumuamua, but is much larger, estimated to be nearly a mile wide. And like Borisov, it has a strange composition, but instead of just weird gases, it's showing signs of manufactured materials. It's the ghost in the machine, the ultimate puzzle. Its course wasn't a random pass-through, it was an interception course with a very specific target. So why Mars? Why is this advanced object heading there? The Great Filter's shadow. Mars has always been a planet of obsession. We see it as a reflection of Earth, a world that was once warm and wet with rivers, lakes, and maybe even oceans. It had all the right ingredients for life. So what happened? Why is it now a cold, irradiated desert? This question is one of the biggest drivers of space exploration. We've sent dozens of rovers, landers, and orbiters there, all searching for one thing: evidence of past or present life. Our rovers, like Perseverance, have found complex organic molecules in ancient riverbeds. Orbiters have detected seasonal plumes of methane gas venting from the ground, a gas that, on Earth, is overwhelmingly produced by living organisms. The James Webb leak connects 3I Atlas directly to this search. Remember that last cryptic line in the memo? Reevaluate all Martian subsurface readings. The correlation is too strong. What could that mean? The thing is, this opens up a Pandora's box of possibilities, and some of them are deeply unsettling. One theory being floated in the wake of the leak is that 3I Atlas is not a probe, but a key. Or perhaps a trigger. What if ancient, dormant alien technology already exists on or beneath the Martian surface? A beacon, a machine, or even a biological terraforming device left there eons ago by a wandering civilization. It sounds like science fiction, but the idea of a lurker or a dormant probe is a serious theoretical solution to the Fermi paradox. The question of where are all the aliens? Perhaps they visited long ago and left something behind waiting for a signal. Could 3IE Atlas be that signal? Is its close approach designed to activate something that has been sleeping for millions of years under the red dust? The leaked Webb data showing those metallic alloys becomes terrifyingly relevant in this context. It's the signature of technology. The object's extreme acceleration could be it making final course corrections to ensure it passes over a very specific location at a very specific time. A cosmic rendezvous. This could explain the official silence, announcing that an alien object is about to activate potential alien technology on Mars would cause unimaginable panic and upend society overnight. And it gets even deeper. What if this isn't a first contact scenario, but a reignition? Some theories suggest that life in our solar system may have started on Mars and then seeded Earth. If that life was intelligent and faced a planetary catastrophe, maybe they left something behind. A final message in a bottle. 3I Atlas wouldn't be a visitor. It would be a homecoming. But if this is all true, are we being told the full story? A new heaven and a new Earth. We have a leaked document from the world's most advanced telescope describing an interstellar object made of materials that shouldn't exist, moving in ways it shouldn't be able to, on a direct course for a close encounter with a planet where we've been desperately searching for life. The implications are almost too massive to process. If this leak is real, it's not just the scientific discovery of the century. It's the most significant event in human history. So let's talk directly about what this means for you, for all of us. The thing is, does this all seem a little too convenient? A perfect leak, a perfect mystery object, a perfect destination? Or is it that the truth is often stranger than fiction? For years, governments have been slowly acknowledging the reality of unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAPs, in our own atmosphere. The official narrative is shifting from dismissal to quiet concern. Could the 3I Atlas event be the next, much bigger step in a controlled disclosure? A way to prepare humanity for a new reality by letting the information leak out first, to gauge our reaction. Are we missing a key detail? Perhaps the object isn't heading to Mars to activate something. Maybe it's going there to retrieve something, or to stop something. We look at Mars as a dead planet. But what if it's not dead, just dormant? Or worse, what if it's quarantined? Think about it. Some of the wildest theories spinning out of this leak suggest Mars is a cosmic prison, that billions of years ago it housed something so dangerous, a biological plague, a self-replicating technological virus, a form of life hostile to everything else, that a galactic civilization locked it down. They turned off its magnetic field, stripped its atmosphere, and left it a frozen tomb. In this scenario, 3I Atlas isn't a friendly visitor. It's a security guard, and our little rovers are getting dangerously close to digging up something we shouldn't. But not all things are what they seem, and another theory paints a different picture. What if 3I Atlas isn't here to contain something, but to create something? What if it's a Genesis probe, a hyper-advanced machine designed to restart a planet's heart? Its close pass over Mars could be to release an engineered payload of microbes or nanites that will begin terraforming the planet, reigniting its core and rebuilding its atmosphere. A beautiful gift, right? But the question is, who is that gift for? Are they preparing a new home for themselves? Then there's the most haunting possibility of all. What if the object is the Martian? A digital ghost. Imagine a civilization facing extinction, uploading their entire culture, their minds, their souls onto a ship and sending it on a multi-million-year journey through the void. 3I Atlas could be that ark now returning home. It's not here to activate a machine on Mars. The object itself is the treasure, looking for a sign that its creator's descendants, us perhaps, are ready to receive their inheritance. The truth is, we are operating with a tiny fragment of information. We're trying to understand a novel by reading a single, torn-out page. This entire situation forces us to confront the biggest questions we can ask. Are we alone? What is our place in the cosmos? And how would our world change overnight if we got a definitive answer? Our economies, our religions, our sense of self, it would all be thrown into question. The leak about 3I Atlas, whether it's a fabrication or the absolute truth, is a warning shot. It tells us that the universe is far stranger, more crowded, and more mysterious than we ever imagined. The silence from official sources isn't a sign that nothing is happening. It's a sign that something so important is happening, they don't yet know how to tell us. What do you think is the truth behind this leak? Is this a natural phenomenon or undeniable proof of alien technology? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to stay on top of the mysteries of our universe, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more.